a ray of hope and sunshine in the Doctor's bleak and otherwise uneventful life. With a companion list over 40 and counting, one of which included the Doctor's own granddaughter, Rose stood out from the rest with her caring nature, her easygoing manner, and her warmth and compassion for other people's feelings.
Because there's nothing left for me here.
Nothing?
No.
Truly, this was a companion never to be matched again. So today, on this glorious April the 1st, I count down the top 10 moments that have made Rose the most valued companion in Doctor Who history, showcasing all the moments that have made her so memorable to the Doctor Who loving public. Excuse me. Hello?
Hey Matt.
Oh, hi Julian. How's things?
Great. Things couldn't be better.
That's great. Listen, I'm actually kind of glad you called because I've got a question.
Oh really? I love questions. Shoot.
Okay, the question is, how long does it take to make a forget about it episode?
A little under a week, I say.
Oh, thanks Julian.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, we're good. Have a great day.
You too, man.
What a nice guy.
Number 10.
Rose abandons Mickey at the end of Rose. Having saved the world from walking crash test dummies, Rose reunites with her boyfriend Mickey Smith, who was thought to be dead for most of the episode, and after his ordeal is clearly traumatized. So with this in mind, the Doctor returns the loving couple to the streets of London and then offers Rose, only Rose, a chance to travel with him. Rose clearly cares about Mickey's feelings and his state of mind, and so will obviously want to make this parting as easy as possible, perhaps even assure him she'll be fine, and for him not to worry about her. After all, they've been together a long time, and she doesn't know when she's going to see him again. So how would you go about saying goodbye to someone who loves you?
Thanks.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. Besides, if he loves her, he should be perfectly okay with her running off with a complete stranger who happens to look like a human male. Good on you, Rose. I'm sure it was as hard for you as it was for him.
Number 9.
Rose putting Sarah Jane in her place in School Reunion. No other companion captured the love of the public more than Sarah Jane, and the writing and chemistry between the actress and the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker, was so strong that they never had to say it. We, as an audience, just knew they loved each other. Whereas with Rose and the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, their love was so strong and powerful that we needed to be reminded about it every single episode, just in case we forgot what a wonderful person Rose was. And in no place was this better demonstrated than when Rose met Sarah Jane, with the Doctor and Sarah meeting for the first time in many years. This was obviously a moment that needed balance and understanding.
Who's she?
I don't know about you, but I'm completely with Rose here. I mean, if a total stranger suddenly showed up in the middle of a life and death scenario, I demand to know who this person is too. But Rose doesn't stop there, oh no. Once assured by the Doctor, she does some digging of her own in a completely friendly and non-rude manner, only for Sarah Jane to be a complete cow in reply.
I used to travel with the Doctor.
Wow, what a bitch. Oh, but don't worry, because we know that Rose and the Doctor will be together forever.
Number 8.
Rose doesn't care if the Doctor collapses 2 universes just so she can be with him in Doomsday. The world is saved and Rose is trapped in a parallel world with her family. But what is the world without the Doctor? She quite rightly wishes the end of all things just so she can be with her man.
Can't you come through properly?
The whole thing would fracture. 2 universes would collapse.
So?
God bless this woman. You know someone is worth saving when she supports the complete destruction of 2 worlds just to be with someone. What a woman. What a role model.
I love you.
Heartbreaking stuff.
Number 7.
Rose gets rightly jealous that Mickey has a new girlfriend in Boomtown.
I'm going out with Trisha Delaney.
Mickey Smith, you are a piece of shit. Rose runs off with one man, disappears for over a year, returns with another man, and is quite happy to watch them make fun of you and put you down. But how dare you even think about finding another woman? There is only one woman, and that woman is Rose. From Boomtown, where the obnoxious arsehole informs Rose that he's found someone else that we've never seen and never hear of again, you can just see the hurt in Rose's eyes.
What would Trisha Delaney say?
How dare this man find someone else while she runs around the universe with two men who both want to fuck her?
I know you, and I know her, and I know that's never going to happen, so who do you think you're kidding?
You left me!
How dare he? Mickey Smith, you'll burn in hell.
Number 6.
Rose wins her bet in Tooth and Claw.
Thinks he's funny, but I'm so not amused. What do you think, Mum?
Throughout Tooth and Claw, Rose attempts to get Queen Victoria to utter the words, "I am not amused."
Could easily not be amused.
A hilarious joke that carries most of the episode, with Rose always choosing the right moments to try to get her to say it. How about after a violent shock? Or maybe an equally violent death.
I tell you what though, Mum, I bet you're not amused now.
Do you think this funny?
Yes, this character really does care for the lives of the people around her, and as the episode closes, with many innocent people having lost their lives and Rose being placed in a life and death struggle, I'm sure she will take away something important from this meeting.
That I am not amused.
Yes!
That's right, many people have died during this adventure, but what is important is Rose won her bet, and at the end of the day, that is all that matters. Hello?
Hi, Matt. Have you heard the news?
No, what news?
They have commissioned a second season of the River Song Show!
Oh, that's awesome. You love that show.
I know. I was so worried that after the first season when they killed off the doctor that they wouldn't bring it back. But as it turns out, that was the perfect move for the show, getting rid of that piece of shit character, and they've already commissioned the third and fourth seasons.
Oh, that's brilliant. Dude, does that mean we can continue the River Song podcast as well?
You bet, right after I finish updating the River Song fan site.
I gotta tell you, I have never met such a big River Song fan before.
Yeah, anyway, sir, I've got to go, Matt. I have to work on my next video. It's a positive review of the next Eli Roth film. It's gonna be awesome.
You bet. Take care, buddy. Number 5. Rose gets jealous of Martha in the Stolen Earth. The entire universe is on the verge of collapse. Rose has broken laws and twisted time to return to our dimension. The Earth has been stolen, and no one knows what to do. With the Doctor managing to communicate with his friends and companions, this is obviously a critical moment that could swing the momentum away from the Daleks and back to our heroes. This is a moment where ego needs to be put aside as the fate of the entire universe hangs in the balance.
The Doctor's got my phone on the TARDIS, but I can't get through.
Nor me, and I was here first.
But none of that matters because Rose was here first, and how dare someone else talk to the Doctor and inform him of what's been going on? How dare they?
Number 4.
Rose reassures her mother in Aliens of London. After a mistake with the TARDIS, instead of arriving back home after 12 hours, Rose discovers she's been away from her mother for exactly 12 months. In that time, Jackie has been frantically trying to locate her daughter with police searches, petitions, you name it, as she searched for any sign that Rose was still alive. Rose is clearly affected by the hurt she's put her mother through as she... Well, I'm sure Rose cares.
Spend some time with your mum.
Oh, well, maybe she...
Mum, it's not like that. It's not... I'll be up in a minute. Hold on.
No, I got nothing on this one. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna play my banjo.
Number 3.
Rose showing she cares about Mickey in Aliens of London. While Rose was away, Jackie accused Mickey of abducting and killing Rose. Mickey had to put up with hate mail, abuse, and more than likely, given the British media, a smear campaign to discredit his name and make him look guilty. Rose, after returning and learning of the hell she's put Jackie through, being the warm and caring person that she is, will obviously want to check in on Mickey to make sure he's okay and...
I was going to come and see ya.
Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. But still, now she knows what Mickey's been through, I'm sure she'll want to explain the situation and show she's sorry, and she's not making this easy for me, is she?
Number 2.
Rose doesn't listen to the doctor, which causes mass death in Father's Day. Going back in time to watch her father's death, and despite the warning that she should not interfere, Rose saves her father's life, which alters history and summons the Reapers, beings from the time vortex, which would appear whenever a paradox occurs, and what follows is 45 minutes of breathtaking television.
You'll be back in a minute. Will you hang around outside the TARDIS waiting for me?
Don't touch the baby.
With these incredible moments, you know a character as caring and loving as Rose will take these things to heart. What sacrifice will Rose make to undo all the damage she's caused and set everything right? Ah, well, at least Rose learned something from this. Well, no, not really, seeing as she's told not to visit her father in Series 2 and does anyway and then gets her whole family back. And people accuse Stephen Moffat of going for the cop-out happy ending. I don't know.
Number 1.
Rose kisses the fake doctor in Journey's End. The battle over, and due to an instantaneous biological meta-crisis, just go with it, a second doctor regenerated from the current doctor's own severed hand. Seriously, just go with it. And committed mass genocide against the Daleks, wiping them from existence from what must be the 100th time. With order restored, the real doctor returns Rose to the parallel world, leaving the fake doctor with her. How will Rose cope knowing she is with an inferior doctor? How will Rose say goodbye to the real doctor? Clearly, this is a very delicate moment. After all, the doctor is standing there, the man who she travelled with, a man she bent the laws of time to be with. Now she has a substitute, she'll want to make this parting as easy and... who am I kidding? And there you have it, the top 10 for the most popular companion of all time, Rose Tyler. Next week, I detail my top 10 horror movies of all time, and let me just tell you that both Killjoy 1 and 2 are on that list. On that list. On that list. On that list. What a nightmare. Panda?
You do realize I've been waiting here for over a year? I mean, it's been so long that even my suit changed color.
That's nice. Anyway, I have a question.
Why must you keep doing this? Panda Q&A is dead.
How long does it take to make an episode of Forget About It?
That's a very good question. For you see, Forget About It is a show about fucking mother everywhere. And basically that's why I say, well, motherfucker. Like Benedict say, I'm a professional motherfucker. 2nd grade and 2 years in school of motherfuckery.
It was all a dream. Wait a minute, this is not my nightmare, it's...
Fuck you, River Song! Oh, I hate you, River Song. Oh. Oh, what a fucking terrible Mary Sue piece of shit character. Oh. Oh. Oh.